Which peripherals we haven't covered yet? Exactly, headsets. So today we have here the Asus Delta S Core. It's nothing new, but Asus offered me if I was interested in checking it out, and I haven't tried the headset in a while, so I told myself why not? So let's see how it went. Packaging from the outside is the usual fancy ROG one. Inside it's nothing new. Headphones, microphone, spare ear pads, and a combo jack splitter. Let's go one by one and start with the headphones. Immediately after unpacking them, you can feel by weight that they are made completely out of plastic. I'm aware that in this price category I have to expect that, so build itself is what I'm curious about. At the start I had no issues with it. The headphones are very flexible yet sturdy. Headband is reinforced, so I wouldn't exactly be scared of the plastic itself. Design-wise, we have the usual black and red, and even the driver covers are shaped after the ROG Eye. What was a bit unfortunate is that after a few days of putting them on and off, they started to squeak a bit. It's not terrible and you can't hear it when they are sitting on your head, but when you flex them a bit, you can definitely hear it. What's great about the plastic though is that they are extremely lightweight, so they don't feel heavy on the head. The headband itself also helps quite a bit because it has soft cushioning, but it's made out of faux leather, so it may start flaking off after a while. But there's more that helps with the comfort. The headband is super adjustable. My head is super big and I had no issues fitting the headphones on. And next on the list is clamping force. There is almost none of it, which could be very beneficial for head comfort, but I would like to see a bit more of it just for a peace of mind that they're not gonna fall off. But the one thing that was the most comfortable were the ear pads. Stock ear pads are faux leather ones. They are soft yet thick enough so you don't feel anything hard through them. And even though my head is big, my ears are tiny, so I had zero issues fitting them inside the ear pads. You also get a spare set of textile pads. These are identical but with a different material, so I like them a bit more because the area around my ears wouldn't get so sweaty after a while. But what about the sound? First of all, let me say that I'm no sound expert and everything is just my personal thoughts and opinions. And saying that, with the sound I was pleasantly surprised. They are closed back, so the sounds weren't very airy, especially comparing them to my way more expensive Bayer dynamic ones. You could hear that there was almost no sound separation, but what we are talking about is a gaming headset, and for gaming it was flawless. I could hear everything, I had no issues distinguishing directions of the sound sources, and even for YouTube videos or light music listening, it was adequate. I've used headsets that I would never ever put on my head again, but this one was definitely not one of them. The sound for the price and being a headset with a microphone was really good enough. So, as I've already said, there is also a microphone involved. It is detachable, simple and adjustable. And in my opinion, for Discord calls or using it for in-game voice chat, I see no issues. It would be nice to get a small foam pop filter in the box, but if you put the microphone in the right position, you won't have a problem. Aside from the microphone hole, there's also a mute switch if you don't want to unplug and plug the microphone all the time. Then a small volume wheel, which is deep enough and has enough resistance so you won't turn it by accident. There's no software, so everything is plug and play. Now only one thing remains, and that is the integrated cable. It would be nice to get a detachable cable on every headset, but at least this one is flexible and braided. The cable ends with a combo jack, primarily because this headset is compatible with any console imaginable, so for PC usage you get a splitter for separate headphone and microphone jacks. You might have already spotted the price. it hovers between $70 to $80, which is not exactly cheap, and you probably could find something else in this price category. But at least from my experience, I can say that I would have no issues using the Delta S Core, and I would primarily recommend them to console gamers who don't mind the cable and want a decent sound from both the headphones and the microphone. And if you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Here is another one, and I'll see you again next Friday. Bye!